Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and Merry Christmas Day. Who's going to be joining me this morning, or am I going to be here talking to myself? Do you know the first sign of madness is talking to yourself? The second side is answering. So, am I going to be asking myself my own questions? Oh dear. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, and how are you this fine, beautiful, wet, windy morning? I hope you're well. He's just gone in. I don't know if you can see him. Hang on. If I go on to, oh no, it's turning cam off. Sorry. Happy Christmas, Judith. I think it's settings I go on. Camera. Go on, give me a minute. I think it's that one. And then if I turn it round, don't know if you can see him. That's not him sat in window. He's like sat to this side. I thought he'd go in early. So yeah. So he's in. He's gone in. Merry Christmas, John. So yeah, he's gone inside. I thought, God, I think I've changed camera angle on this camera. It don't matter. I thought it was 11:30, but it turns out when his letters come through, it's 12:15. So that's sort of like put a downer for bleeding Christmas dinner, on it. So I'm hoping we're back in time, because I don't know how long this scan is. So I'm fingers crossed. I'm hoping it's an hour. Otherwise, I'm going to be sat here like a twat. Hope you've had a lovely morning. We've had a good morning. Boys have opened the Christmas presents. It's like first Christmas that Nanan's actually been able to see the boys open the Christmases, because normally they're at their own houses. And yeah, so by the time you get there, the presents have already been opened. So it's been a beautiful memory for me. For today and for John. So yeah, John's a little bit, not want to say down at the minute, but I think he's worrying about this scan that he's got. I mean, like I said, we're hoping there it is just the pneumonia scarring. But I don't know. We'll see. And then obviously it's his first Christmas without his dad, so it's hitting him pretty hard this year. So it's like I don't know. Yeah. I'm like having to play it by ear. I think at minute, because he's in that place where he don't want to. He wants to enjoy Christmas, but then he's got that guilt that enjoying Christmas, it's gonna. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them, isn't it? That it's something that I think we all have to deal with at some point or another. So yeah, but he's gonna make most of it. We've got a little drink for later tonight. Um, I don't know if I'll get a chance to go up members later, because we've got Mike stopping at home as well tonight. So we've got a proper full house. So I've got a frog in my throat. Yeah. So but I'll be on, and I know I'm coming on New Year's Eve, but John's told me I'm better just going on members on New Year's Eve, because I'm having a drink, and when I've had a drink, I'm naughty. So if I'm naughty, then it's like, yeah, I best just stop on members. Because last year's members I had to delete, it with that bad. But I don't know. So how's everybody else's mornings been? Have you all got your dinner cooking in the oven? Who's got the bird on the go? Whose dinner's going to be ready for 12 o'clock? That were my nanans, that when we used to go to my nanans for Christmas dinner, kids, we all had ours because there were like 14 grandkids, but she's now got 14 grandkids, 22 great grandkids, and she's got, is it 5 great grandkids and 1 great grandchild. It's a very big family. Merry Christmas, Hev. Merry Christmas, War Dog. Waiting for dinner. Husband cooks. John normally cooks. You're not naughty, are you? I'm not naughty, Anne. I'm not naughty. Oh dear, I'm a good girl. I am. I'm proper good. Yeah, I'm nice and John's naughty. Uh, but yes, waiting for the dinner husband cooks. Well, Dan's cooking the beef and Jordan's cooking the rest of the dinner, and then Dan is doing the mashed potatoes because he makes the nicer mashed potatoes out of the two. I think in a way, I think John's actually happy, because he'd normally be the one cooking dinner, and I think when you're cooking for like for all of us, it's a lot to put on when we're not used to cooking for that many. So yeah, we'll be cooking all done for all the family. We'll be. Oh, what time are you having it, Anne? Like I said, we used to have it at 12 o'clock at my nan aunt's. Kids had it at 12. So all 16, 14 or 16 grandkids. I think it's 16 grandkids. But all 16 of us used to sit downstairs round table, and all the men had been in the pub, and all the women will have gone round to my Auntie Nellie's, and they were all getting pissed at Auntie Nellie's house while men went to pub, and then the dinner was cooked between my pops and my nan. So my pops had did so many, and then he'd go up to the pub, but then he'd come and finish dinner off because my pops used to love cooking. So and then they used to have it about 2:30 when pubs turfed out. 1 o'clock. Oh, I'm not long to go then. My mouth would be watering if I were in house and I could smell the Christmas dinner cooking. I'm a cowbag for walking in, and I eat most of it before it's cooked. And then I'll sit down, and then I've overfaced myself, and I think I can't eat that. So this year I'm being good. We've had a bacon and mushroom sandwich and egg. Joe treated us to that this morning, so that was quite nice. I can't believe you'd want to see what we've got, Mr. Mason. You want to see, my goodness. In fact, I'm going to video it. They've bought. I thought, when they said to you, we've bought kids a set of drums. I thought, like the small little plastic drums that you play on. Oh no, 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 no! This is a proper baby kit drum set, but real. It's real. So we've now got a drum set that they're going to be arguing over because there's only one set. We've got they've bought them a proper go on, like a keyboard, piano, not piano, organy type thing. It's got a microphone on so you can actually sing down it. Excuse me. So it's going to be bedlam later on. Apparently they've not given them yet, but I bet when we get home, them boys are going to have them out. Merry Christmas, Sean. Hope you're well, my lovely. So yes, I think it's all just going to be. Our house is just going to be like a noise pen. I think we're going to find salvation at Yolanda's on Boxing Day. That'll be our peace and quiet day, I think. But yes, so yes, my hubby family done pub and wives cooked dinner. Yeah, they always did though, didn't they, back then, Anne? Always seemed to be. And then when I got to like 16. I know I went pubs at 6. I went in pubs at 12, but we're only allowed out up village with like my mum and me, we up Maine. When I got to like, I was about 16, I think, when they first took me up village for a drink, and we were sat in Stag, and I were having my first pint, and all these men were saying Yorkshire pudding or burnt Yorkshire puds, calling Merry Christmas, Ian, calling me a burnt Yorkshire pud or something along those lines, and I'm like, I don't get it. And I didn't get it, but then I realised what they were getting at, because if women are home, we put puddings in it. So, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, Big Joel's, fingers crossed for John. Yeah, I've just turned camera around. We're sat outside the Sheffield Pet Stroke CT Centre at Northern General. So, yeah, he's just gone in. I'm hoping to get him in before 12:15, though. But I just want it to be over. I just hope that whatever they see, it comes back as something that either can be treated or that there's nothing. It's nothing. But he's more worried than he shows, John. But that's just how he is, isn't it? I think we all do that. I think we all try and put on that brave face. So, but that's why he's been a little bit quiet of late. I think this has got to him a little bit more than what he'd think. Me and John are completely two different people. in that sense. Whereas though I might have got an appointment tomorrow for say a CT scan like John, and I'd be laughing and joking today we are on camera. It'd be That's how I deal with things. I just yeah, I just am. Do you know? It's a bit weird how I do it, but it's just how my brain copes with it all. Whereas though John's on that one where you can see the stress, but he doesn't talk. He's not very open and talkative, and especially because you've got house full, it's difficult to talk. So yeah, but I keep him going anyway. Yeah, he's opened his Christmas presents. You put a front on. Yeah, sure. And I'm right good at putting a front on. Even if I'm not. I mean, I think because I've had to do it for that long, for that many years because of my illness anyway. I think because I've put that front on that I'm okay, it's just something that's easily come for me. Whereas though John don't really put a front on for anything. What you see is what you see. He's not what you get, but you know what I mean. I mean, what you see is what you get with me. But yeah, I'm liking I go quiet when worried. Yeah, that's exactly like him. He just like goes really quiet. Because I said last night, we went live last night for Christmas Eve chit chat. And when we come off, I did say to him, I says, we were a bit quiet, you know. And he went, yeah, but he says, I just can't. And I was like, I know. And but yeah, so I've got all these people walking around here, and they're all looking at me like I'm talking to myself. And then when they look in car, they can see somebody's going to walk past in a minute now. Two women. When they look in car, they just see me looking at myself in a mirror. Oh dear. But yes, so we're going to stick to the positives. So let's see what presents has people had bought them. What you had bought you this year for Christmas? I bought John a scented soap, and on one side it said face, and on the other side it said bum. What else did I get him? I've bought him something, but I can't. It's not arrived, and I didn't order it quite in time for Christmas, which I'm really sad about. But never mind, you'll get it within either next week or in New Year. Happy Christmas, Paul. Just shout out the window you're famous. Sure up, war dog. Infamous. But yeah, so it's go on. I forgot what I was going to say. Then you put me off. I'm getting a bit warm in this car. And oh no, that's turning volume down. I'll turn that down, put it on low, and then I might not go. Merry Christmas, Moira, my lovely lady. Probably think you've been on the Christmas sherry and drunk already. Probably. It didn't take much. Last night we went live, and I just opened. Well, John had just brought me a bottle of cider because I said I was going to have a drink on New Year's Eve with everybody. So he'd opened me a cider. I think I had about that much out of it. Morning, Merry Christmas, Donna, my lovely. And I ended up. I had that one, and then when we went downstairs, I said I've like finished half a bottle off when we went downstairs, or just under half a bottle, and I drank it down. And then I said, John, I'll have another. I felt like I were on my way after my second bottle. I got techno Lego as I collected. Oh wow, Ian, what kind of stuff do you make? I forgot to buy my sherry. We went to Tesco's yesterday to get drinking, and I got me 2 bottles of wine. I bought a box of Budweiser for Mike to Caesar today, so he'll have a couple of buds, and then I might have a bud at night, depending if there's any left after today. What else did I buy? I bought some fizz for Christmas dinner, and we've already got a few bits in house. And I got home, and I said to John last night, I forgot my bloody sherry, so I'm gutted. But Yolanda's got some, so I'll pinch hers till Tesco's opens. Unless there's a shop open just up from hospital. They might have got some sherry there. I might get John to get me some sherry. I've got a new phone in my stocking today. Santa treated me well this year. Oh, bless Sean. Is it one of these gadgety ones as well? Is it an iPhone, a Samsung, or whichever phone? I love it when we get new phones. Thing is, after a new, my legs luggy, after you get a new phone, you know, after about a week, you see another one, don't you? And it's like, oh, that's got a better this on it, and that's got a better that on it. I'm shocking. I'm a nightmare. But I wanted a good. I've got to upgrade my phone in January, February, March, April, May. I think I can upgrade this phone, and I like my Samsungs, but I want a phone with a good camera. For taking pictures. That's what I want. So I'm gotta love me. Sean, what's camera like on Samsung 21? Is it a really good camera? You know, for taking photos, videoing, and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I love Samsungs. A lot better than iPhones for me. I do prefer a Samsung to an iPhone, only because I think you get more free stuff. And I'm a type, yeah, I don't like paying. I make John pay. I don't pay. Do you know, we'll go out somewhere and he'll say, have you brought any money? And I'll go, no, why should I bring money? I says, I mean, we've got a joint bank account, so don't think he pays for everything because he doesn't. But it's a joint bank account. So why should I have to bring money out when he should have money in it? It's the best I've ever had, really clear. Oh, wow, Sean. Thank you, because I think I'll be getting one of them then this year. Good morning, Gemma. Good afternoon, Gemma. Merry Christmas, my lovely. I hope you're all having a great day today, those of you that are celebrating. Huawei are similar to use a Samsung and a good camera on them. I think Google are good cameras too. Really? Oh, I'll have a look, but I think I'm a Samsung girl myself. Breakdown truck, digger, cement truck, skid steer on crane lorry. Bloody hell, Ian. Are they already made up, or are these what you're gonna make? Are these what do you know? I'd love to. Do you know I've got too much? I wouldn't say fat fingers, but I've got them fingers that just break everything. Do you know anything I touch, it just breaks. It doesn't. I don't get long use. I have a Samsung A50. It's a couple of years old, but does brilliant videos. Does it take good photos and photos? Oh, wow. Well, I'll have a look and see and have a look at these. You got to make them. Wow, Ian, you'll have to send me some pictures. You have to post them either on page or send them me privately if you want, and send them me when you've made them up. But no, I'm shocking with that. I once bought, well, I think I bought it for girls. You know them planes that you like you have to glue together and stuff like that. I think I bought them one of them, and it was like a remote control. And yeah, it didn't really go to plan. I'd stuck everything on wrong bits, and I thought I'd done it right. But I don't like reading instructions. They're not rubbish. Oh, now for instructions, I don't understand even if I read them. I had lots of songs, but I did have another fairy to add to the collection. Oh, wow, Gemma. Good morning, Yo-Yo. Good afternoon. Happy Christmas, my lovely. I hope you and Rob have a lovely day. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. I thought Boxing Day was Tuesday, so I'm going to come to yours Tuesday for Boxing Day. I didn't realise that Boxing Day followed Christmas Day. So I don't know what planet I've been living on these last few years, but I didn't realise Boxing Day followed on for Christmas Day. Hey, Dark Dreams, happy Christmas, my lovely. I hope you're okay. So yeah, it's just going to be a crazy year this year, forgetting dates. And then somebody said to me, yeah, but it makes sense because you've got bank holiday Monday and Tuesday. And I'm like, why does that make more sense? I don't see the hype over the iPhone. Always been a Samsung man. Yeah, I've always Mike's. We always got Mike Samsung, but then when he went to his dad got him an iPhone because he got an iPhone, so he linked it to his account. And yeah, when Mike comes, he'll be like, "What game you playing?" And I'll show him, and then he'll say, "Oh, that cost me. I have to pay for that on iPhone." And I'm like, "Really? I don't. They're a good phone." The food might be a tad off if I leave it till Tuesday. I know. Don't want off food, do we? But yeah, looking forward to a bit of turkey on Tuesday, because we're not having turkey this Christmas. We're having beef because I couldn't find the turkeys that I wanted to buy, because we buy Bernard Matthews. I normally said Bernard Manning's, but it's Bernard Matthews turkey roll things, because it's only me and John that eat turkey, so we normally just get a couple of them. I stopped buying the turkey crowns. I used to pay 25 quid for a turkey crown, Well, between 25 and 30 quid for a turkey crown. And, you know, we'd end up eating it all the way through November, all the way through Christmas into New Year. And I'd end up freezing some. I'd have to slice it and freeze it, and it never tasted right. I got Samsung Galaxy Note 20. Are they any good as well, Ian? I prefer Samsung phones, but Apple for my iPad Pro. I find iPhone's battery life is shocking, really. I don't know, because I've always got my phone on charge anyway. Used to love Samsung, but then got iPhone and will never look back. Do you know, Hev, a lot of people have said that, you know. Quite a few have said once they've switched to iPhone, that it's so much better than Samsung. But I think it's that you've got to take that risk, haven't you? And for me, I couldn't risk it just in case I didn't like it, and then I'd be gutted because I'd want my Samsung, and then I'm not having an old phone just to do. You got cold turkey, and I did a gammon joint yesterday. Ooh, look at you, cookie woman. With bubble and squeak, no better than a bit of bubble and squeak. You got some brown sauce, and it's HP, not Daddy's. I had roast dinner last night for Christmas Eve. Oh, that's nice. Some people do, though. I'm going to start cooking. Have a lovely day. Keep off the sherry, Paul. Moira watching. We are much sherry Paul's going to be drinking while he's cooking dinner. Don't let him. You'll have roast sprouts. Have a good day, Paul. Moira, hope you have a great day. Morning, Louis. Merry Christmas, my lovely. So yeah. So is it John gone? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone from his chair. So I've took him in a bit earlier. So I don't know. The way on letter it said something about an hour before he'd got to have this fruit drink. But if they didn't give him fruit drink, then they'd inject him with this. I don't know what they're going to eat. Like, I don't know whether it's a liquid that he has to drink or it's an injection, and it lights up all the area where they're doing. I don't know. Love the smell of Christmas dinner cooking. Will be tied anyone with 10 feet of me later. I'm blowing like a stranger. I do though, Sean, and it's horrible because I'll be sat there and I'll pretend to close my eyes as though I'm asleep, and then I'll fart, and then I'll be like, "Oh, which dirty bastard did that?" Oh dear. Oh God, got gherkins. Oh, he's coming back out. Oh my goodness, what have they done? Pickled onions, prickly, but now brown sauce. Bring some with the will do. We pay £16 for our turkey crown. It's not very big. Went to Tesco's. Do you know they've got some really good reduced things? What's happening here? What's happening? Tell me they've not given you a juice. Why? Do you want me to drive? What have they given you? I'm live. What have they given you? What have they done to blood?
No. It's an injection in you. When you have your CT scan, so they tell you.
Have you had your CT scan? Yeah. Wow, that was quick. I thought it was going to take an hour.
I did.
Bloody hell.
They make you lay on this machine, put a cannula in your arm, connect it up to this tube, and they make you put your arms up above your head like that. And then you lay on this bed, and it goes in the machine. And then does whatever it's doing. Then it says, hold your breath. And then it can come out of the machine. And it says, breathe. And it does it about 3 or 4 times. And then it says, right, we'll start injection. And they inject this dye stuff into you. But it says, when it goes in, you'll feel warm. You'll get a metallic taste in your mouth, and you'll feel like you're going to wee yourself, but you won't.
Oh my God, I'd have weed myself.
And it does. At first, when it first started, I thought, no, it doesn't. And within about 10 seconds, it going in, like, oh, I want to wee myself.
And you didn't, though.
Well, not that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of. Well, that's good. Have we got to come back?
What's happening there, Seth?
Oh, that's all right.
There's only 2 of them in there, 2 blokes.
Woohoo! We're home. We're on our way home for Christmas. What's that song? So glad it's over. I think he is. All positive vibes. That it just confirms a pneumonia shadow. I hope so. I hope so. Yorkshire pudding, turkey, stuffing, gravy, roast potatoes, roast parsnips, basic carrots. I pass on the sprouts. Should eat your sprouts. Nothing like a good 40 sprout. No,
it does.
A sprout 40 later on. Well,
because it says on that paperwork that once you've had this injection, you're supposed to make you wait 10 minutes to make sure you haven't had a reaction to it.
Or they've just sent you out.
But the woman that you see the Asian
Yeah.
lady came out
Before. Yeah.
they made her sit there for 10 minutes.
So why didn't they made you sit there for 10
I
minutes?
don't know, because I was expecting him to. And they went, "Is that it then?" And he went, "Yeah." He says, "You can go. Just drink plenty to flush it out your system."
Well, do you want to try and give 10 minutes and see whether you do have a funny reaction? You don't want to drive off and start having a fit on me in car.
Their boobs getting anything.
Please, it's over for you, John. Now enjoy the rest of the day. I know. We will. We will. Have a fab Christmas now. It's over. Exactly. So I might as well stop in and talk to you for a bit, though, Anta. We've got to go to the shop yet, but we will sit here 5 minutes just to make sure that he don't have a funny turn or yeah, grow a second head. Because that's not what we're really wanting, is it? This is a one. Oh, I'm going to say they're coming down a one-way system, but they're not. Are they? No, I know, but I thought they were coming towards us.
They're going the other way, one-way system.
Can't believe how quick that were. Plenty of treats for me to eat later. Pringles. Pringles. Have you ever opened bottom to see if there really is a hidden sauce? They do it on TikTok. I've never tried it because I think I'll be an idiot if I do try it.
Took 5 minutes.
It really? Has anybody else ever had a CT scan?
It's the weirdest thing
that were as quick. That were what colour would dye? Does that mean you're going to pee coloured dye then?
No idea. I don't know.
If you have a CT scan, do you think your pee will come out the colour of the dye, or will the?
Because you put a cannula in the arm. He got it first time, and I was saying, "Good luck," and he says, "What?" Just finding a vein. I says, "There's been loads of blood tests lately." I says, "I don't know why. It's right there."
Did you see where he did it?
Well, there's a big hole in my arm where he did it.
Well, that's where you have to remember something. You know, next time when you go to your doctors, you have to say that's where the vein
so he
is.
put cannula in, and then he got this syringe.
Wow.
And I watched that, and he pushed it in. But as he went to push it in, I saw blood going back out into, that cannula.
Yeah.
And he pushed it in, so I looked away because I saw blood coming in. And I went, "Oh, that feels funky." And because it felt right cold in my arm, and he went, "Oh, that's just saline." I'm like, "Oh, great." And then he attached me to this long tube thing. And it was big. I didn't even look, but when he took it off, I saw it were empty. It was massive. It was like that.
Wow.
And probably is.
That's why you're
about the size of that.
Yeah.
And there was plunger in it, and it
plunged it out. Does your pee go the colour of the dye? Neither of us peed a different colour. That's yo-yo. Yeah, 2 weeks ago was only about 3 minutes. Oh wow, have you had any of your results back, or are you still waiting, sweets? Just make sure you flush your system with loads of water. Alcohol. Rattlers cider. Last CT scan isn't noisy. Them MRI scans are horrible, Dr. Williams. MI8 going in for MRI. I am claustrophobic.
Do you know when you actually go in the machine, your head's just out of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Or just in it, should I say. There's a little window above you. Right?
Yeah, and they talk to you through it.
Right? But under that window there's a little sign. And the sign says, "Do not look directly at the beam." But to look at the sign, you're looking at directly at the beam, just about.
Oh dear. Yeah, no. Construct dye made me feel warm all over and felt like I was going to wet myself. Oh dear. Yeah, MRI scans horrible. I'm claustrophobic, and John had to come in with me. He had to sign a form because I wouldn't go in the machine on my own. It were awful. I didn't have to have dye. Was my head day scan results were normal? Thank goodness. How long were you waiting, Hev? Were you waiting? Or is it different? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, he'll have to drink some watery stuff. Otherwise he's going to be in trouble. No, that's not a water. You need to flush him.
There's water in Pepsi Max.
Yes, but the Pepsi Max is not water, and you need to flush your system. And drinking Coke or Pepsi is not going to flush your system.
God, that's lovely.
Merry Christmas, really. Millie. Hope you're well, my sweets. Yes, we love the Christmas card. 4 weeks I waited, so not too long. It was lovely. I like how you done it, my love. So we're on the move. We're on the move.
Still need a wee.
Do you need a tiddle?
I needed a wee before I went in.
Well, why didn't you go to the toilet?
Because when he said, well, I want to get out of here. When he said to me, "You're going to feel like you wee," he said, like, great, I only need a wee.
I need a wee. So yeah, so we are just leaving now the Northern General Hospital.
It's like beetroot water on a toilet.
Do you know, I remember my dad doing that one year. He'd eaten a full jar of beetroot, and he went to the toilet and he started peeing, and his pee were red, and he thought he were bleeding, he were weeing blood. So he shouted my nana, and my nana come up, and my nana were right worried because she thought it were pee. So she ran next door to get her mum, and because my nana's mum actually they come over from Ireland, and they like live next door to each other. And it turned out that my dad had just drunk a jar of beetroot, and yeah, but they all thought that there was something wrong with him. So if ever anybody eats beetroot and you start peeing red after, it just means just think of a waterfall. Yeah, I feel every bump now. Hi, David, you will for weeks. I 2 Pepsi Max, water, John, water. Get some water down your throat, some water. Phew, false alarm. Yes, definitely false alarm. I'm going to stop at this shop. We're going to shop at the. We're going to stop at the shop. I'm going to say we're going to shop at the shop. Could you have a look, please, and see if they've got some sherry? Forgot to buy me Tesco's sherry. It only needs to be around the £6 mark because I don't like expensive. Like I don't like QC sherry. I like the different brands. Jules, I have to have an MRI when pregnant with the young guy, and the bloody MRI broke, and I was stuck in it for over an hour. I had a ruined Jules. I would honestly was that'd be my worst nightmare. That I can't do lifts very well. In a car I'm all right because it's open, I can see out, but anything that I can't, yeah. Apparently it only takes a couple of minutes, Dave. He went in at I think went in for about 10 to 12. Just as I'd come live, he went in, and I think I've been live for half an hour. So he went in then, and then he's been in and had it done. But apparently, your CT scans are very quick, a lot different from an MRI scan. But yeah, we're just going to wait and see if he pees a funny colour. That's got to, you know, Joe. How did you cope in that machine? Oh, the beetroot red can show him poop too. Happened to my ex. He thought he got bowel cancer. Thought it was beetroot. Bloody hell! I didn't realise it had showing you. Why wouldn't it showing you poop? You're eating it, aren't you? Never thought that. Fantastic. That was quick. I was in and out in 20 minutes. I think he's been the same day from sitting time waiting to actually going in and getting that solution pumped into him, and then yeah, but yeah, he's out now, so fingers crossed, all being good. We'll get results back in a couple of weeks, and then at least if we're hearing something in a couple of weeks, we know that it's nothing much to worry about. If we hear something next week, then obviously we'll deal with that when it happens. I don't eat my poop. There's a song about poop. And I forgot who sings it. It's called Poop in a Jar. But I don't know who sings it. So who wants to Google Poop in a Jar and tells me who sings that song? They're actually quite a little. They like. I'm sure it's a band, and they do a lot of like ADC. Oh, I forgot the name of band. AD. Is it ADCD? It's not ADCD, is it? Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh. That's one, no, but this one, it's called Poop in a Jar. Did they give you any inkling? They didn't say anything, Dave. Didn't say anything. Tooth. Tooth? What's a tooth? Tooth, tooth. You jumping, yo-yo. Toot, toot. Toot, 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 toot. Oh dear, what can the matter be? The lavatory's gonna be full of Christmas lovely dinner this year. I don't know. Do enough potty talk now. Enough potty talk. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. I can't remember how that goes, Jules. John played it for me. Oh yes, we've had to go for the bill. We've run out of milk. AC Dixie sings it. That's it. Have you ever heard of that? Has anybody ever listened to that? AC Dixie. It is. They are fantastic. I thought I got a stranger getting in car then. That's fantastic. I love them. They're really good. Is it ADCD? Is it ACDC? Oh my god! But they sing quite a lot of them, but they're like remixes, aren't they?
What,
AC Dixie? Yeah, they do it. Yeah. So if anybody wants to listen to some all right music, yeah, they do a mixture of everything, but they do it in their own style, and it's like it's what?
Bluegrass.
Is that what they call this type of music? Bluegrass. ACDC. That's it. What were I saying?
ADCD or something.
ACCD. No, ACDC, I think I said.
ADHD.
ADHD. Angus. AC Dixie. Yes, yo. Get your Alexa playing some AC Dixie to you and ask it to play.
Poop in a jar.
Poop in a jar?
No, not poop in a jar.
No, they've got to listen to it. AC Dixie. Alexa. Alexa, play. AC Dixie. Poop in a jar. Merry Christmas, Peter. Hope everybody's well. Merry Christmas, soldier. I know I've just said it to Dave, but I'll say it again because he's come on to your job. So now we're on a show. Is your Alexa playing, Dave? Alexa.
Alexa, what's 100, 200, 100, 200 in Welsh?
That's a good one. Can you do what's what? 100, 200, 100, 200 in Welsh. Alexa, what is 100, 200, 100, 200 in Welsh? If I'm in the sitting room, if I was in the kitchen, I wonder if she would have worked. Yes, because it's working on Dave's. Yeah, dear. I'm not going through all Alexa stuff, because that's just going to be that's bad.
Alexa, activate ghost detector.
All these silly things you can do with Alexa. In fact, if I had Alexa for Christmas, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be sat saying, Alexa, Alexa, Alexa all day. Yeah. Alexa, what were it? Ghost detector. Alexa, do ghost detector. My Alexa going on now.
Makes a change. At least you won't get, well, it won't make a difference because you couldn't say Alexa fetch me this, so it'd still be John fetch me this.
I know.
Alexa do this, John do this, Alexa do this, John do this.
Let me know when it's on, Ian, and let's see if it works. The ghost detector is funny. Yeah, it is. Alexa, what's 100, 200, 100, 200 in Welsh? Let us know if it works on yours. I can't have a vape. No vaping. So we'll see if it works for anybody.
Got QC, because that's all they had.
Oh, have you got my QC?
That's all they had.
Oh.
QC cream.
QC cream. I've not had that for ages. I think I was once sick on a bottle of sherry, and I don't think I really drank it much after that. It was because I enjoyed the QC that I had. I enjoyed the sherry I had at Yo-Yo's, and if I only have a couple of glasses, then I'm not going to be sick on it, am I? And I wanted it really for a nighttime tickle because it helps me sleep. So guys, I'm going to head off. We're just coming down to the Hillsborough Stadium football ground. You're getting cooked for today, jammy buggers. We are. So everybody have a fantastic day. And for those of you that are on celebrating Christmas, make sure you have a good day too. And just enjoy everything, enjoy the moment and the memories. So everybody, take care. We love you loads, and we shall see you soon. Mwah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas! You gonna shout it?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! It won't end.